Guess who got some lights? Guess who got these lights? Oh my gosh. I'm so sorry for the black and black footage that I've been shooting all this time, but thank you for bearing with me, everyone. We have upgraded our lives onwards and upwards in this little journey of ours. Today, my name is Gisela and I will be making you teriyaki sauce. That's right. Teriyaki sauce is just one of those great things you can make in a big batch, keep it in your fridge, and basically use it as a marinade for anything that you want to make, especially when you're feeling like you need a nice little Asian exotic taste in your home menu. So I'm going to show you how to get down and dirty with that. My heat has been going for a little minute, so I want to get my pot on there, and then we're gonna get it popping, lock it, drop it. Let us begin. I'm gonna put my little pot on there. In my pot, I have a little knob of butter that's gonna start melting away. And while that happens, let me walk you through these ingredients. So, we have some soy sauce, half a cup of soy sauce, right? A quarter cup of rice wine vinegar, but you can use apple cider vinegar as well. And a quarter cup of water with a tablespoon of cornstarch in there. I'm still learning the recipe. I'll put the recipe in the description below, so you can use that as well, right? And then I have a tablespoon of Chinese 5-spice by my favorite spice people. Cape herb and spice is absolutely amazing. They just make my life so much easier. This is just one step of seasoning and I can have pretty much any flavor that I'm looking for in this life. Honey, that butter is going real hard and fast. Let me just reduce that flame. Right? And then we have a cup of water, half a cup of sugar. We've got some crushed garlic and ginger over here. So easy, honey. Like, oh. I like having the fresh form and doing it myself because I just feel like I'm getting an immediate hit of those flavors. But you know what? We're gonna cheat today and just try and do things as quickly as possible. And then we have some mixed peppercorns. I put them in a pepper grinder that I've had. I just kind of bought a refill. And I don't know, I think I'm starting to like mixed peppercorns more. I just don't know what kind of peppercorns are actually in here. I see black, white, pink. I see something a little greenish. And the smell is just, it is like normal black pepper, but it's combined with so many other fragrances from these other amazing little balls of spice. Now, we're gonna put all these things together. So how we begin is we start off with some butter in a little saucepan. Ooh, look at that. And then we're gonna get our garlic and ginger in there. Smells good. So let's get about a tablespoon of garlic and ginger in. I know it's quite a bit, but we're making a big batch. Stick that in there. I don't know, I'm feeling like just a little more, tiny bit. Okay, good. We're looking for a lot of flavor today, so this is what we're working with. And we're just kind of gonna let that sort of fry a little bit for about a minute or so, just so that it's soft and fragrant. We're just trying to release the flavors from that thing. Let's give it a little mixy mix. Alright. What I love about teriyaki sauce is it's sweet, it's sticky, you can have it on chicken wings, you can pretty much do anything with it. And I think Asian flavors for me are just so interesting because it's a combination of fragrant with the beautiful spices and all the pepper and everything. I mean, Chinese 5-spice is just so warm and fragrant because it has all these really cool things in there like cinnamon and garlic, ginger, cloves, cardamom, coriander seeds, star anise. It's just a warm, fragrant thing that you can put in stuff, right? And then you have a little bit of tangy as well with the rice wine vinegar, which you can substitute. which you can substitute for apple cider vinegar. I don't have absolutely all of the ingredients that were on the recipe, but I'm working with what is readily available in my kitchen. And so I would advise that you do that, as long as you have something fragrant, something sweet, something tangy, and something with an umami, meaty taste like the soy sauce we have here. Then those are basically the building blocks for a beautiful Asian-inspired flavor. Now, I think our garlic and ginger is about where I need it to be, and this is the fun part. You get to just dump everything in. So, I'm gonna grind a little bit of pepper in there. Generally, I don't like grinding pepper over hot steaming food because what happens is the steam goes in there and then these dry little corns absorb that water and they soften. And then what happens is your grinder now next time has a bit of an issue grinding these things, you know, because they're meant to be dry so they can crush a little bit easier. But anyway, we're breaking the rules today. All right, a little bit of pepper. I also like to store my pepper upside down when I have ground it, because what happens is if you flip it over, all the little ones that have already been cracked and open sink down to the bottom. And what happens is when they've been open like that, all their fragrance is just kind of releasing on a daily basis. And then by the time you get to halfway the bottle, you feel like your pepper isn't as fragrant as it should be. So, best way, upside down. All right, next thing, 1 tablespoon Chinese 5-spice, in you go. My beautiful, beautiful thing. The smell in here, oh, that is just beautiful. So why I like to get the spice directly into the oil for a little while is so that it can heat, because that heat just releases the fragrance all the more. Now, let's dump in everything. This is the fun part. Everything except the cornstarch, all right? So, let's go with the vinegar. And then the 1/2 cup of soy sauce. I'm using extra dark soy sauce because, I don't know, I just like it like that. And then 1/2 cup of sugar. I know it's so much sugar. You know, the recipe has honey in it and I was just like, nah, chief, we can't have this much sugar and then have honey in it again, like, no. And then, let's dump in our water. Yum, yum. So we're gonna allow this to simmer for, let's say, about 10 minutes. And then after that, we're gonna put our cornstarch and water mix into it just to get it nice and thick and just delicious. And then, yeah, we're gonna be good. We're gonna be good. So let's give that a mix through. Oh, it smells ridiculous in here. I wish you guys were in here with me. All right, so let's allow that to simmer for about 10 minutes. And then we're gonna put the water and cornstarch mix and thicken it, and our sauce will be ready. How easy was that? How easy was that? All right, now after 10 minutes, 10 good minutes, we're gonna get some cornstarch in there to thicken this baby up. Now, cornstarch is a bit tricky. I put this in water earlier and it's just kind of sunken down or sedimented down to the bottom. So let me wake that up. Then we're gonna dump it in. Okay, pour that in, give it a little shake and mix. Now this should simmer for a further 5 minutes, just to allow the cornstarch to actually thicken and, well, just to allow the cornstarch to actually make everything nice and thick. But I think at this stage I want to give it a small taste, just to see if I'm happy with the salt and the sugar and everything. Oh my, that's dirty. That's bad. That's crazy. That is so good. That is so good. I can't deal with it. I think it's actually been so long since I made teriyaki sauce, you guys. So I feel like I really outdid myself with this one. Like, it's not too sweet. The last one I made was a bit too sweet, a bit too soy saucy, and it was a bit much. It was kind of just heavy. But this here, just, oh my god, I think it's perfect. The marriage between everything is just, I don't know how they did it. I don't know how they figured this out, but they done did it. They done did it, I said. Actually, you know what? I'm picking up a fermented kind of taste from that vinegar. And that's what gives you, it just feels so balanced. And you know, fermented stuff just has that, it just has like a background flavor to it that makes you want to keep eating. It makes you want to keep tasting that thing that's rotten, yes, but in your mind you're like, this is really good though. So I wonder what it tastes like though with apple cider vinegar, because I imagine that nice little sweet apple-y kind of taste would really take that flavor to a whole new level. So that is getting really nice. I think, ooh, honey. I'm feeling really happy with that. Give it one more taste. Sauce perfection, honey. Sauce perfection. Tomorrow I'm gonna make sticky wings with this. They're not ready. They're not ready. I was tempted to add a little bit of salt to this, but the soy sauce is enough, right? It's just got enough salt in there to have it, be okay as a sauce. And then now when you use it to cook other things, you can lightly salt those other things and then complement it with the sauce and then just enjoy. At this point, I'm gonna start drinking this, so we're gonna end this video. Thank you so much for joining me today, you guys, with making this yummy little sauce. Let me know how it goes for you. I'm gonna share the recipe link that I used, and you let me know how it goes. You let me know how it goes with all the other ingredients, because I didn't use everything else. I only had just a few things, but I figured, you know what? If I have something salty and sweet and fragrant and umami and fermented, then I've got pretty much everything that should make a good base for a good sauce. So let me know how it goes for you. Drop me a comment or DM me on Instagram at SDFoodblog. Like us on Facebook as well, Facebook family, and let's keep in touch, guys.